Bro, what is this cargo bot doing? It's not even moving, it's just sat still.
Yeah, I think I'm done. Yeah, this season sucks.
What, so you're just gonna, like, chill there all game?
Yeah, screw this. I'm done. Screw this game.
Welcome back to Apex Legends Season 6. I'm your host Ashton, and this is your foolproof guide to Ranked in Season 6. So guys, your first step towards success in Apex Legends Season 6 Ranked is to pick that team loadout. Who are you going to be running when you're running Ranked? Well, it's quite simple really. What is your playstyle? Are you someone who likes to sit back, do nothing all game and poke with a sniper rifle? Because if you are, you're in luck. This is the season for you. Caustic, Revenant and Crypto are the go-to legends this season in Ranked. So what are you waiting for? Grab them, go into the game. Wait, what? Step 1 is to remember that Apex Legends hates you. One of our personal new favourite features in Apex Legends Season 6 is the feature that you get a 10-minute game ban and abandon penalty for simply looking at your skins.
Wow, fantastic addition.
Now moving on to step 2 for the Season 6 ranked tips. Once you're finally in a game with Crypto, Caustic and Revenant, make sure that you get around to scanning all of those recon beacons. Wait, there's literally only one on the map. Make sure that you scan all of those beacons, and if you're Crypto, make sure you scan it about 50 times so that it actually scans, because otherwise it ain't gonna do nothing, chief.
Check your map. I revealed the next ring.
Step 3 is to watch out for those pesky bloodhounds. There's so many of them this season. They are a real nuisance. Make sure when you see them that you beat them into the ground where they belong, in the dirt, underground, dead and buried. Many people don't know this, but under the mask is actually Usain Bolt, and that is the reason that Bloodhound is so fast, faster than Octane, the character based on speed. Bloodhound is quicker than everyone, and Bloodhound will find you, and they will scan you. And that is just not very good, is it? I don't want that, no. The next step on your to-do list is to find those sniper rifles, particularly the triple take. This is going to be your best friend this season, let me tell you. If you can hit your shots more than once in every game, because you need to hit a few more than one shot every game, but if you can hit your shots, the triple take is unreal this season. 72 damage for a body shot, over 100 damage for a headshot. Say hello to your new best friend, especially when you find out that the fire rate has been increased so you can ping off those high damage body shots even quicker.
Oh, sounds good, doesn't it?
If you don't like the sound of that, then don't worry. The G7 Scout is in an even better place than ever before, considering the time to kill changes have made it so that it takes less bullets to kill someone. You're going to be absolutely loving this gun once again. It's going to be melting people even faster for you. You can lap up all of that light ammo that nobody takes anymore because the Volt SMG is the superior weapon in the game.
Oh yeah.
G7 meta is back, baby. Now then, it's around this time that you'll realise whether or not Crypto, Revenant and Caustic is the team composition for you. If you find yourself to be an active player in the game and not someone who likes to sit on top of the towers every single game or camp in a building and third party only with your Crypto, Revenant, Caustic ultimates that are just so ridiculously overpowered and imposing, then good on you, because you're a good person. Just like us, we decided to switch to Pathfinder or Lifeline, Wraith and Gibraltar, some more actual skilled legends that don't have such imposing abilities, you know, actually rely on a bit of gun skill. But one thing that doesn't change is the long-range sniper meta. You must always take a triple take, G7, whatever it is, longbow, charge rifle, you name it, you need it. You need that long-range poke because you're going to need your red shield, otherwise you're going to be about as weak as one of Bangalore's airstrikes. So then, you're in-game, you have your sniper rifle, you have your perfect team composition. What next? How do we win the game? Well guys, the key to winning games in Season 6 of Apex Legends Ranked is not to fight anyone until you are ready. Sure, you can take an early fight for those early points, and I would recommend it if you can. You know, first couple of squads, first 2 or 3 squads, if you can get that early fight, do it. It's definitely worth risking for the early points. But after that, you want nothing to do with anybody. All you want to be doing is looking for the positioning, because recon characters reign supreme now, and supreme positioning wins everything. After all, that's the entire reason they lowered the TTK. In Respawn's own words, it is literally to reward better positioned players. So, just like in other seasons, but arguably even more importantly now, all you have to do is take high ground and shoot down on your opponents. Now then, does this make for a more boring gaming experience?
Yes.
Does it make for a less exciting, less action-packed, less kills, less assists, ranked experience?
Yes.
But ultimately, this is what is going to win you the game. The superior positioning come late game is so vital this season in rank. Running around kill chasing and assist chasing, trying to third party now is just so risky because you're probably going to get third party sent by a Revenant, and because you're ultimately going to be weaker because of the time to kill changes, it's going to be even harder to fend off those third parties. So ideally you want to be avoiding those early to mid game fights as much as possible, because chances are you're going to be super weak after you fought them, and chances are you're also going to be third partied, wiped and finished off, and probably the team that third parties you will likely get third partied as well. So,
You know, it's unfortunate for them, but that's just how it goes.
unlike in previous seasons where you might have been able to fight off the third party because you have a little bit more health and you have a little bit more of a chance to turn and burn them, this season it's even harder. They're going to hit you with that Crypto ultimate, they're going to hit you with that Revenant ultimate, and probably the Corsair ultimate as well, whilst they're in Revenant form, because it was someone's bright idea that you can use abilities whilst in Revenant Shadow form. Don't ask me, please. It's mind-boggling. But honestly, it's not worth the hassle. If you're getting Rev sent third-partied, you're probably gonna die. If you're getting third-partied, you're probably gonna die. So just take my advice, take some long-range weapons, and take high ground as early as possible. Grief people so that they have less shield, so they're ultimately going to be even weaker when it comes to those final endgame zones. Use those recon beacons to take positioning in the final ring before anyone else, and just have the positioning so that in late game nobody can contest you, because you have the high ground, you have the superior positioning, and it's so much harder to shoot up than it is to shoot down. So take my advice and do just that. Now it's worth noting that progression this season is slow for most people. We're not climbing up into the Predator rank so quickly as before, mostly because this season is just not as fun to play because of the changes that they've added to the game. A lot of the top players from Season 5 are not enjoying Season 6 ranked. If you're a player on a team who really struggles to get kills and assists, run Bloodhound, run Crypto, and get those scans off for your team. It's even more useful now because they're recon characters and they can do even more than just scan. They can also use those recon beacons, which are so important for that late game positioning now. Make sure that you use those characters if you find yourself not being able to get shots on or assists or even kills. Just use the scan abilities that they have and help your teammates out in that way. But patience is key this season. There are a lot of new players coming into ranked and really struggling this season, and I've seen a lot of it myself. I've also been climbing a little bit slower myself this season, as adjusting to this new meta is such a big shake-up for me, and playing this passively is something that I'm not particularly used to, and is something that we're still adjusting to as a team, but we'll get there, we'll get pred. And of course, as always guys, you know I've got to get pred to show off those badges and dive trails and everything for you guys in the videos. You know I'm going to do it. Of course I'm going to do it. I put myself through this for you guys, so you don't have to. Also guys, I just want to make it expertly clear that yes, while this video is meant to be funny, the tips are true. Like, literally. I know it's kind of coming across in a bit of a sarcastic tone, and that is the point of the video. I'm trying to make people laugh, but the tips are legitimate. That is exactly what I recommend to all of you guys to do. The state of the game is not great, to say the least. and it is in this way of playing that we have found our most success this season. Being Predator in every single season of Apex Legends so far has taught me one thing, and that is that the meta changes are often quite hard to adapt to. But personally, I've never experienced anything quite like this in Apex before, where the meta has shifted so drastically and the way the game has played has shifted so drastically that it has changed the entire way that people have to play. Being aggressive just seems to not be a viable option anymore, and honestly, if it works for you, then you're some kind of wizard, because I don't know how you can fend off 3 or 4 third parties from Revenant, Shadowfall, Sens, because they're just ridiculously strong. But guys, that is all for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more regular Apex Legends content in the future. But until next time guys, it's been your boy Ashton. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, and goodbye.